Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Breakfast time with fruit salad, and I have a new one, like always. And it's very simple. It's based on coconut and mango. Coconut is, well, one of the first videos I made, maybe the first, was how to open a coconut. And I show you that video, in that video, how to open it with a hammer. This is one of these coconuts. I open with a hammer. It's very simple. I was surprised to find out how that works, but you can watch the video. It's linked under this one. It's just a half a coconut, maybe a third. Don't need to that much. And you have these little crunchy parts in a fruit salad that are so nice. I could eat a whole coconut by itself and be full. It's super nutritious and it's lasting. That makes a breakfast really last. It's a super trick. Just use coconut. I love it in all ways. There are countries that live on a coconut and they are super healthy. Other things too, but that's the main product. So coconut, and I like this fruit salad, you know, coconut and banana. That is one of my favorite combinations. And then I add apples, for example, or so. But today I add mango. Mango coconut today. Half a mango. I seed it, I peel it, I cut it in small pieces. They're similar size as the coconut. Let's see how that works. And I know for sure that coconut milk blended with mangoes, delicious. These flavors are so nice. So let's do that today with the fruit salad. And the third ingredient, to make it a little bit more exciting, simple recipes begin, in my view, with 3 ingredients. I go and make a new one every day. So beginning with 3 also means you have a certain level of excitement. If the recipe is good, it's not too simple to taste, not too easy to taste what is what. And all these ingredients have complex relationships. All these plants have up to thousands of nutrients each. So they work together, they play together, and new flavors, new benefits, and that's why you explore. And the raspberry, I know already, is wonderful with mango. Mango and raspberry is so delicious. Mango is a peppery sweetness, I would say. Super delicious sweetness, very unique. And raspberries they have a sour flavor affinity. And this sourness, this affinity, it's not really sour. They're sweet when they're good. They play nicely with the peppery sweetness of the mango. So it's really cool combination. Just enough here, my fruit salad today. And I will put a mango lassi on top of it. Mango lassi, that is a very simple recipe from India. Lassi is a yogurt. In the easiest case, just blend it with salt water or sweet water. And I blend it with a mango lassi. A yogurt is cashew yogurt. I show you another video how to make that. Then you have 2 videos under this one already. This is a cashew yogurt video. And it's blending cashews and water 1-to-1. Put some bacteria in there, wait overnight in room temperature, and you have yogurt. But I show that in the video. And here's the mango, another half of the mango. And I blend that into the yogurt, usually, to make a dressing, because the yogurt by itself is too heavy for a fruit salad. The ingredients in the fruit salad, they wouldn't move around lightly. They're a little bit stuck. They can't really dance, play, evolve. So making it a little bit lighter with the fruit is very cool for a fruit salad to make a dressing. So yogurt and mango. And the mango lassi always also has some liquid. For example, coconut water. I just opened the coconut, as you may be watching in the video, and then the water comes out, and this is a delicious water. It came into the coconut over month and month and month, and it's really sweet, delicious, and it's the most wonderful combination for a mango lassi. Just coconut water, the mango, the cashew yogurt, and the mangoes. It's a wonderful mango lassi, and it will also make the dressing a little bit runnier, and so tasty. Let's see how that works together with all these ingredients. The blender is from Germany. It's called Revo Blend, Revolution Blending. but it's only in Germany. But if you can't, check it out. It's really super. Blender Dance. I'll show you what it looks like when it runs over my fruit salad. Yeah, the texture is okay. The measurements don't really matter. If you have only 3 ingredients, well, it's pretty easy to find out how much you need of each. Oftentimes it's pretty obvious. And then there are small things you could change, make it runnier, make it thicker. Yeah. The flavors are wonderful also, altogether. There's nothing you would really regret. It's always a great recipe with these 3 here. There are small things you can decide what you like more. And I quickly put it all together here under the fruit salad. And I will put it into my balloon glass to make it a nice show. Toss it. Yeah, the dressing should go everywhere, especially if the ingredients are a little heavier, like the coconuts, the pieces here, crunchiness. Then it's nice to have more dressing, runnier dressing, to go everywhere to have a contrast. Yeah. It's really nice to spoon this fruit salad. And you have all these different textures. The mango is really sweet and soft and it's dense. You could also eat a mango for breakfast by itself. It's filling. It makes a beautiful skin. So the Indian believe, from the Ayurveda, they have a vast body of knowledge about the food, the spices. It's unparalleled. They have really nice things they tell us about food. And so the mango is the queen by itself, and the coconut I said already. And the raspberries, they are just the opposite, like heavenly. Himbeere, heavenberry, that's a German word, Himbeere. The raspberry is just heavenly, it's light, crisp, fragile, and it's the opposite of the coconut, and it's a very nice counterpart of the mango. So I guess it might be a very nice fruit salad. Have a look. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You see the pieces here, the mangoes, the coconuts, the raspberries, all there, and the lassi. So now I make a raspberry ice cream on top. Show you in a sec. These are 5 ingredients, the next level. So 3 is first, and each of these ingredients can have 3 again. So you have, the next would be 5. If 1 is 3, you have 2 plus 3, 5. These 5 ingredients, it's a method, a system of making your recipe every day, and to keep it all, you know, begin with 3 and then I refine it. When I have found 3 that fit together, I take the next step and make it a little more complex. And I tell you why this makes sense in this case. So the food processor, the S-blade, is my tool here of choice. The large blade is slower and gets an immediate grip on the frozen ingredients. When you have a blender only, maybe high speed or low speed, it's not so easy for the blades to get a grip from frozen fruit, so you might add some liquid. You can use it for this one, but you have to change a little bit. You make some tricks. And then it blends faster, produces more heat, and there you go, the ice cream melts. But the food processor is perfect for this. I can make scoops right away. So the bananas and the raspberries, that's the main ingredients. It's a raspberry ice cream, and I like to add some bananas for creaminess. Yeah, 1-to-1 ratio. Here again, you change what you like. More raspberries, less raspberries. I want the raspberry flavor a little bit stronger today, so I put more raspberries, or half-half. Yeah. So the bananas, they should be ripe as possible, not becoming brown inside, but as ripe as possible, because then you have the nicest ice cream texture. Because then they are so creamy, the frozen bananas, when they are ripe and you process them. It's wonderful. So then I have a trick for even more creaminess. I add cashew flour And that's easy to make if you want to make it yourself in a coffee grinder. Electric coffee grinder makes it in seconds. Wherever flour or nuts or seeds you want to make it to flour, it's very easy. Cashews are so nice because they're like a cream. They make it really like an ice cream from an ice machine almost. It's very perfect. So that is would be enough for an ice cream. But I want to make it special today. Yeah? I make a vanilla raspberry ice cream, and for that I add date mousse and vanilla. That's the refinement from the 3 basic ingredients. I add date mousse, and that is the 3rd video. Can watch under this one. How to make date mousse, just blending dates in water, very simple. Keep it for a week in the fridge before it begins to turn sour. So a week you are safe. And vanilla. Any kind of vanilla you have. This have to have powder. Yeah, that's okay. A teaspoon or so is enough. It's very powerful. And it makes it really, it opens the senses and goes so nicely with the raspberry. So I guess it's a perfect combination. And the dates are nice because sometimes the fruit we get are not perfect. The ripening, you don't always know how really good they are. And when you notice they could be a little bit more sweet, more ripened, that's ripening means getting sweeter because starches convert into sugar. When the sun ripened them, the sugar comes and then the taste gets better. So the date mousse does the same basically. It's the same kind of sugar. And the vanilla is the crown here. It makes it really open the senses and makes it a great, great delight. So, blender dance for Blitz ice cream. What do you say? I'd say perfect. Texture is nice. Now with the raspberries especially, some fruit are always, as they are harder when they're frozen. It takes more time to process them into creaminess. And that's what you usually want because the more they're broken down, the more they taste. They give away the flavor, all the flavors. Flavor is a nutrient, not a nutrient. And you break cells down, they come out. You taste them. Texture is something different. You can also go for texture and then maybe not breaking it down like a chunk or so makes it even nicer. But just the flavor here. Processing a little bit longer can be very important to make it more delicious, especially when we have vanilla and things kind of things, very subtle. And one trick to achieve that with this kind of ice cream, the Blitz ice cream, as I call it, is to have really frozen ingredients. And even the ingredients that are not frozen, like the cashew flour, the date mousse, and so they also go in the freezer. The vanilla I didn't put in, that is the smallest amount, doesn't matter. And I don't think it likes to be frozen. But the ingredients go all into the freezer maybe half an hour before I begin. Not the bananas and the raspberries, they need to be deep frozen. Right? They have to be very cold. But even the others, they're not frozen, that should be in the freezer because they give me some seconds more processing time before the ingredients, because the ice cream begins to melt. So that is really nice to have these seconds, these rounds in the processor, these more dancing time, to make it the perfect texture. And I can see that here. It looks really nice to me. It's a wonderful ice cream. I show you. That's a new recipe. Have a look. Isn't that beautiful? I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. And I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And let's enjoy the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.